So we go hard on messaging.
Yeah.
The offer needs to be now X outcome, X time frame.
Yeah.
What are you going to deliver in what time?
Yeah.
And then be able to communicate how.
What's it going to solve? What are the benefits?
Yeah.
How much is it? Done.
All right. Moving on to content creation.
Love how we skipped over like something that's so important.
The
like
offer.
30 seconds?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
No, but it's
Do you
true.
wanna-
No. Well, it's true though. Like it's
That's
just,
what you need.
Well, yeah. I also think so. The one thing that we steered away from, which when we now are not, and it was just totally out of ego,
Yeah.
is making it so tantalizing that people can't say no. And I think finding a way to put like some form of guarantee in there does get you over the line.
Yeah.
Like you got to think about,
Especially when you're new and have no reputation.
absolutely, no reputation, and trust is at an all-time low just overall in the industry because of like people being really careful where they spend their money economically, and then also having had 1, 2, 3 personal trainers, let alone online coaches in the past that maybe it hasn't worked out. You need to give that person some form of safety net. So it's like, yeah, I'll get you this outcome and we'll get you this in this time frame. And to fill you with absolute confidence, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Well, this is what we're going to do if you aren't happy with it.
Yeah.
Or this is what I'm going to guarantee or whatever. It's like, that's enough to get that person over the line. Because you don't have 40 before and after photos to show and 30 testimonials and videos and people telling people to work with you yet. So you've got to think about that offer as just being like an absolute no-brainer for someone who is aligned with them. It's like they want the outcome, they like the time frame, they're willing to put the work in, but they're just a little bit unsure. Let's take all of the uncertainty out for you.
Yeah.
It's like, if you don't get this outcome in this time frame, we'll work with you until you do.
Yeah.
Or it's like, if you're unhappy with this, you'll get this, or we'll do this, or blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, okay, this makes so much more sense now. I feel so safe going into this.
It suggests confidence. It suggests like
100%.
belief in yourself to deliver the outcome. And it's just like, okay, ticks that logical box that this is going to be probably different to the other coaching experiences.
Yeah, and even just think about it branding wise too. Like, you just come across like what people will think of you.
Yeah.
Just like, it's really safe. It's, again, they back themselves. They're confident. They're like, they have the best interests of the person at heart as well.
Yeah.
They're not here to just sell you a program and take your money and then just like leave you high and dry. Like, there's a lot of things that it does for that. So like, yeah, like the offer in general, it's like, yeah, be specific. Like you said, there's not really much more for that. But it just has to be really dialed in on like what the person wants and clear that they're going to get it.
So I had a bit of a light bulb moment on this. I'm glad you we'll circle back. I'm glad you went back to it because I had a light bulb moment during the week on this. We've been talking about it a lot, but only from like the consumer.
Yep.
Like, what is the consumer going to think if you did this? So I have a conversation with my wife, and she's got a hypno qualification. Some of the money that people charge and throw around for hypno is wild.
Yeah.
Amy's kind of new to it, picked it up just before LJ, and then kind of drifted out, sort of coming back into work, but not full time. So it's a great pathway for her, but she doesn't have tons of evidence.
Yeah.
She wants to work with like that executive woman vibe that's like aim up, killer.
Yeah.
And she's like, but I'm not a business person. I don't have proof of a 7-figure business.
Yeah.
So how do I do this? And I was like, well, you need to offer, if you're going to go with these prices, you need to offer like a guarantee. Like whether it's weight loss, it's smoking, it's like, I'll give you this outcome. And then she's like, oh, but there's heaps of shit they need to do. I'm like, exactly.
Yeah. So that's where you do it.
So now you write down exactly what someone would need to do for you to say, you will definitely get a result if you do all this.
100%. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. But then like, what if they do it and I don't get it? And I'm like, okay, so you're doubting a little bit, just like, can I do this? And I had the conversation during the week, like, I think it was a newer trainer, like guaranteeing 3 kilos in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that's a bit scary. It's like, maybe I don't have the skill set to do that. Maybe that's a little bit makes me a little bit nervous.
Right.
Well, guess what? If you don't, you have more fucking time. Yeah. So I was like, okay, so let's say you don't deliver. You've got paid X to do the job and you didn't do it. What is the what's the outcome? You get more time to deliver the outcome.
Yeah.
So you're fucking golden. So you're going to promise someone that they're going to get the outcome if they do everything, and then if they do anything and they don't get the result, you've got to fall back to say, that's okay, I'll keep helping you until we get there.
Yeah.
And develop your skill set and your confidence and overcome whatever obstacle is there. So you have no reason to be nervous now.
No. And I know a lot of coaches are frustrated that their clients don't fall in line with the system.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if we can create a scenario where you know exactly what that system is and they have to dot every I and cross every T. Mm-hmm. And if they do that, you can guarantee the outcome. And if they don't,
it is what it is.
It's like, keep trying. Keep doing what you're willing to do.
If you guarantee the outcome, they do everything, you don't get the result, you've still got more time.
Yeah.
Because you said, I'll train you for free. So you've got an out anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So they're not pissed off. You're just like, okay, well, this whatever got in the way, this hasn't worked for us.
Yeah,
let's find a solution.
And how many people do you get over the line compared to the ones that it doesn't work out as well? Like,
yeah,
people are always just running it off like a challenge of their own inadequacies. But it's like, well, how many? If you did 10 consults with 10 different prospects,
yeah,
maybe the guarantee gets 9 out of 10 of them. Without the guarantee, you get 5. Of the 5, one person doesn't get the result in the guaranteed timeline. Of the 9, one only doesn't get the result of the guaranteed timeline. So you still have 3 more clients than you did before.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just coming from a place of fear still.
And
we've done it too.
Worst case scenario, you have to serve them for free for a month.
Yeah.
To get the result. And if you do that, they'll be with you forever.
100%.
Imagine if you signed up to something and you were like, all right, we're going to get you 100 leads, and if we don't, we'll keep working with you until you do. And it's going to happen in 30 days. You get to the 30 days, and they literally turn around and are like, all right, let's go. We only got 70. And they deliver that 30.
Yeah.
I would never leave.
Nah.
Ever.
Of course not.
I'm like, we didn't deliver. Now you've solved the problem. You showed me that you're loyal. You stick to your word, and you've problem solved when there was a problem.
Yeah. I'm
yours.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. This is now a 2-part episode, so that's good.
It's fine. Pick up where we left off. So we did the offer.
Yeah, so structure in terms of social media.